airline sector in India is the fastest growing airline sector anywhere in the world. The US-India relationship has never, ever been stronger. That strength of that relationship at the people-to-people level is why the US-India relationship is so strong. India is a market like no other, and it is a capability of talent like no other. The US-India relationship has never, ever been stronger. Certainly in my lifetime and throughout the history of Indian independence. Sitting there in June in Washington, D.C. as an Indian American, I have never seen anything like it in my life, where you have bipartisan American support for a strong Indian leader who is taking India upwards on the global stage and bringing tens of millions of people up into the middle class and beyond. That strength of that relationship at the people-to-people level is why the US-India relationship is so strong. Because there's many countries that have defense relationships, there's many countries that have economic relationships, but those things come and go. The people-to-people relationships are what stays and what binds us. And that's what India and the United States have. And that is truly, I think, what creates a strong base for the opportunities to come in the future. Now, as it relates to the company opportunities that come from that, there's so many. India is a market like no other, and it is a capability of talent like no other. For many years, India has been incredibly strong in engineering, software engineering, and many other forms of engineering. Today, over the last 10 years, it has started to become extremely strong in manufacturing. Whether it's aerospace, our business, whether it's iPhones, whether it's other electronics, whether it's raw materials, you're seeing India come up that manufacturing curve and become a very reliable manufacturing partner. When you bring together strong engineering and strong manufacturing, the opportunities for business are endless. And so that capability is going to be extremely strong over the next quarter century. Yeah, look, Make in India has been reasonably successful to this point because people tend to look at it in a very narrow frame. They tend to look at it as certain manufactured products. Make in India is all about exports and economic value generation, whether that's on services and manufacturing. And over the last 10 years, Make in India has created an ethos that Indian companies should think big about doing business with the rest of the world. And that has set India up in this moment to become a leading exporter. And so I think all companies are looking at those opportunities and want to participate in that.
Last up would be, how do you look at airline sector in India? Because the government is also trying to push for it. How do you look at it because of the demand?
The airline sector in India is the fastest growing airline sector anywhere in the world. So it has grown at roughly 6.97% over the last number of years. It'll continue to grow at that level because it tends to grow along with GDP growth, and India has the fastest GDP growth and the strongest economy of any major nation in the world. So the airline sector is going to continue to boom over the next few years. What we want to see is not just airlines grow, but grow profitably. We want to see airlines bring in the new technology airplanes like our 787, like our 737, latest version, the MAX, and use those technologies to serve routes and to serve products like cargo that they have not served before, so that they can become increasingly profitable. That's what we expect to happen over the next decade. And as India becomes the third largest civil aviation market in the world, again, there is no limit to the growth that is possible there.